How charismatic must a man be? For World Cup cameramen to ignore the ball, they kept their lenses locked on him for an entire match. He turned the lowest rated broadcast into the #1 show overnight. With his iconic, majestic celebration, he massively boosted female viewership. But he is more than just looks. He is pure talent. At 16, right after finishing homework, he was playing professional first-team football. At 17, his boyhood club, Birmingham, officially retired his number 22 jersey. At 20, Real Madrid signed him for 130 million euros. They made him their ultimate midfielder, and this year at the World Cup, he is only 23 years old. Welcome to this episode of Glory Moments. Today we present Jude Bellingham. Bellingham was born into an ordinary, working-class family in England. His dad was a community police officer and a massive football fanatic. On weekends, young Jude joined his dad at the local football pitch, watching from the sidelines. The game naturally seeped into his blood. He started playing on that rough grass. Surprisingly, as he kept playing, he soon outshined his own father. At 7, Birmingham City spotted him and brought him into their academy. By 16, vastly outclassing his peers, he was promoted to the first team. That year, Birmingham faced a huge crisis, barely able to pay player wages. Their performance was an absolute disaster, plunging them into the relegation zone. In this league, bottom-place teams are relegated to a lower division. Relegation means sponsors flee, revenues plummet, and bankruptcy looms. Birmingham was facing total collapse. Seeing his boyhood club near ruin, the teenage Bellingham stepped up. He played all 41 season games, battling grown men physically. He miraculously saved them from relegation. This was when Germany's Borussia Dortmund locked their eyes on him. Known as Europe's star factory, Dortmund excels at scouting global prodigies. They develop them and sell them high. Their scouts saw a 16-year-old kid dominating a highly physical English league. His potential was clearly limitless. So, Dortmund paid 25 million euros to secure his signature immediately. This massive fee instantly revived the nearly bankrupt Birmingham City. Joining Dortmund, Bellingham left England for a completely foreign country, Germany. His mother moved there with him to take care of him. After 3 years of leveling up there, the true giant, Real Madrid, called. Madrid is the world's richest club. They only buy absolute top-tier players. Their veteran midfielders were aging. They urgently needed a young, commanding core to rule their midfield for a decade. As Dortmund's vice-captain, Bellingham was the absolute perfect fit. At 20, Madrid spent over 100 million to bring him in. They gave him the legendary number 5, once worn by the great Zinedine Zidane. In his first season, he honored it, delivering 23 goals and 13 assists. In just 42 matches, he scored the El Clasico winner, assisted in the Champions League final against Dortmund, securing the treble. In the Euros, his 95th minute bicycle kick saved England from the brink of elimination. But the honeymoon phase didn't last. A harsh reality check soon arrived. In the 2025 to 2026 season, superstar Kylian Mbappe joined Real Madrid. With a crowded attacking lineup, the coach changed the tactics. Bellingham was forced to drop deeper. He gave up shooting and possession, focusing purely on defensive midfield duties. Consecutive leg and shoulder injuries struck. Post-surgery, he was out for 12 weeks. He finished the season with only 6 goals. The media narrative shifted drastically. They mocked him as a fading star. They said he only posed for cameras. Anyone else might have been destroyed or completely fallen out with the coach. But Bellingham never complained. He quietly rehabbed, improved his defense, and swallowed all the frustration until the 2026 World Cup arrived. Round of 16, England versus Mexico. Playing at a high altitude, facing 110,000 booing home fans. England had a man sent off, forced to play with just 10 men. Just when the team was collapsing, Jude Bellingham stepped up. In the 36th minute, a diving header. Just 98 seconds later, a sliding finish. 2 rapid goals in seconds. He dragged England into the next round. This young man truly delivered. Looking back at his journey, from saving Birmingham at 16 to winning titles with Real Madrid, then being written off due to tactics, and finally redeeming himself at the World Cup. His story is straightforward. He faces rock bottom without complaining. He refuses to ever surrender, fueled by sheer determination. He uses his talent to take everything back.